The duel in the desert has arrived. Hello everybody and welcome to the championship race here in Avondale, Arizona. 32 drivers started the season with the hopes of winning it all, but 9 races and a lot of struggle later, 4 drivers have reached the top of the heap to fight it out for a championship today. And as you can see, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Martin Truex Jr.'s points have been reset to 500. So whoever finishes highest today will win the season championship. But to be crowned the season champion, they will have to be on the very top of their game, and they have to survive 15 laps during this 1 mile monster. So for some more information about our championship 4, let's go down to our pit reporters. Rodco?
You have Denny Hamlin, your pole center, who has had an amazing car this weekend. He's the highest up of the championship contenders, obviously on the pole. We'll have to see if he can pull it off today. Let's send it over to ESMN.
Ryan Blaney is carrying the most momentum out of anybody winning last week at Martinsville, starting second today and was fastest in first practice, and his feels is much faster than Denny Hamlin. When I talked to him earlier today, he said that he believes with the car and his team has made him, he will be the first ever champion. Speed?
As Chase Elliott's Chevrolet Camaro gets ready to go here at Phoenix, I talked to Chase this morning and he said the car was not where it needed to be in practice, but he feels the team has made some vital adjustments overnight to help him today in the race. Watch the number 9. On to you, NLS.
I'm down here with Martin Truex Jr.'s team. Martin Truex Jr. qualified 8th in a 15-lap race. That's going to mean a lot of work has to be done today, but his cars seem to have good long-run speed in practice, so we'll see if he can charge through the field by the end of the race.
Thank you guys. Now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup. In row number 1 is Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney, then William Byron and Brian Keselowski in row 2, Chase Elliott, Chris Bell row 3, and Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. in row 4. Alex Bowman and Joey Logano row 5, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick row 6, Kurt Busch and Chase Briscoe in row 7, and Eric Jones and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in row 8. The rest of the field will scroll past your screen. Let's go over some of your race facts. It's 15 laps during this 1 mile tri-oval. Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Martin Truex Jr. are competing for the championship. And as they roll off the grid for the final time this season, it's going to be a fun one. 15 laps, 31 drivers, and most importantly, 4 drivers seeking to be the first ever champion of the Moneylion Cup Series is going to be Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney leading us to green for 15 laps here in Avondale, Arizona. Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney leads to green for the final time in season number 1. Great jump from all sides. Byron trying to make it 3 wide in the heading in the corner. Him going to shut that door. Now Blaney the outside lane side by side for the championship lead. Still a side-by-side duel heading out the corner. Denny Hamlin's going to lead lap number 1, but has the advantage on Ryan Blaney, and I'm not sure how much longer he can hang on. And there he goes, Hamlin passed on the outside lane. William Byron now going to duck to the inside of Ryan Blaney. These two have history. Reminder of last week at Martinsville, Blaney dumped Byron on the final lap. But looks like it is nothing is separating these two drivers now. Blaney up on the PJ1, trying to get the run off. Byron with the advantage coming off the corner, heading in turns 3 and 4. Nothing separating the two drivers. Oh, Blaney gets real loose heading out of turns number 4. Now it's going to be set 3 wide. Keselowski goes by. And now he's going to be side by side with Elliott for the 5th position. 4th position, now turns number 4. Elliott again with the advantage, trying to clear him, wanting to clear him, and now he will, back to the inside lane. On board with Ryan Blaney, trying to close in on Chase Elliott, but he's got on the outside. Kyle Larson going to dive to the outside. Kyle Larson now on the outside lane, trying to hang on. Blaney going to shut the door and slide back into 5th position. Now top 7 cars, single file. First battle for the 8th position, it's Martin Truex Jr. He's last of all of his championship 4 competitors, sitting in the 8th position. And he's been battling all day with these guys, Harvick and Bowman. And now you can see Harvick in the PJ1 trying to get the run off. Here comes Truex. Oh, he's going to be able to clear him down the straightaway. Truex is going to slide into 8th position. Here comes Byron for the lead underneath Denny Hamlin. Side by side heading turns number 1. Hamlin up the PJ1. Byron on the bottom lane is just too strong. He's going to clear him. Now Keselowski also going to duck to the inside lane of Denny Hamlin. Side by side. Oh, Keselowski gets way loose. Hamlin's going to pinch him all the way down the straightaway. Keselowski loses it to Hamlin, Elliott, and Ryan Blaney now to the inside. The Penske duo now battling for the spot. Now Keselowski falls in the wall. He cannot slow his descent. Blaney gonna slide by. Blaney gonna fall into 5th position. You can see Denny Hamlin now, top driver remaining as we go on board them. You can see him taking the PJ1 once again. Byron right there. He's trying to catch up. Here comes Chase Elliott to the inside lane. Oh, Kurt Busch, hard on the outside wall. Caution out on lap number 9. It's Kurt Busch around in turns number 1 and 2 with a huge hit on the outside wall. And I'm not quite sure what happened there. I saw a car go hard in the outside wall there, right near that Phoenix logo. Take a look at the replay. Look at him. He's right in the top. Oh my gosh, huge hit. He clipped the apron, and then when he came up, he tried to save and went straight into Eric Jones. And very unlucky for him. Wow, that's a really big hit, especially here at Phoenix. He just kind of came in the corner a bit too shallow, and normally these cars can weather that gap really well. As you can see, they're always on the apron during the actual race, but you can see one last time just overcorrected once that car just touched the apron and went hard into Jones and went soaring back on the outside wall. And that will most certainly end his day. He will be towed away. But the rest of the field, they are raring to get back green. 9 straight laps of green flag action, which means there's only be 6 to go. We're going to resume on lap number 10. It's going to be William Byron and Denny Hamlin leading us to green. Green flag's back in the air. Here comes Chase Elliott challenging to the inside lane of William Byron, trying to make it through wide in the corner. That he does. He's going to now steal the championship lead as Hamlin falls back. Now it's going to be a Hendrick duel for the first position. Chase Elliott trying to have the advantage over William Byron. He does. Through the dogleg, he's going to be able to clear him and take the first position. But the battle for the second spot in the championship. Ryan Blaney on top. Oh, Hamlin going to slide in the wall. He's going to fall to 4th in the championship 4 and fall down to the 5th position. He's going to just slid up in the wall there. Looks like he just got loose. Oh, some smoke coming out of the tire of the 11. Now some smoke coming out of the hood as well. Major trouble for the 11. Denny Hamlin's going to try and... Oh, somebody falls on the car. He loses the brace. Hard on the outside wall. It's a huge hit. The smoke continues to come billowing out of the hood. It's going to be the 11 of Denny Hamlin knocked out of competition for the championship 4. And some serious heartbreak for the 11 of Denny Hamlin, knocked out of competition early. Here's the replay. Looks like when he was in the corner, he just slipped up and hit the wall. Must have done something. You can see the smoke just started billowing out of the car in turns number 3. And then smoke came out of the hood as well. And then look, something just fell out of the car. Looks like a brake rod. And oh man, that's a huge hit in the outside wall. Looks like some oil was also spilled on the track. Moneylion Cup Series officials will have to put some speedy dry down for that spill, but just a massive hit for Denny Hamlin. Smoke comes billowing, something falls out of the car, and then huge hit in the outside. That will end his day and his championship hopes. So only 3 drivers left for the championship, and as said previously, there is now speed dry on the track, which means it will be a very slick turns 1 and 2. Elliott, Byron, Blaney, Truex. That is your top 4 for the championship. 3 laps to go. Green flag's back in the air. Blaney now trying to duck to the inside lane. Chase Elliott. Elliott's going to close the door through the speedy drive 1 and 2. 2 Hendrick teammates leading the charge. It's Elliott on the bottom. Here comes Blaney trying to make a move as they had 2 laps to go. Byron going to fade behind. Now it's Blaney and Elliott. 2 laps to go to decide the champion. Blaney going to clear him down the front straightaway. Elliott's now trying to get overtaken by Truex. And Blaney's in the clear. 5 car lengths. 4 car lengths, 6 car lengths now. Blaney in the clear, out of turns number 4, coming to the white flag. It's, oh, car round, Ryan Preece, hard on the outside wall. Turns number 3, 1 and 2, brings the caution out right before the leader crosses the line. And Blaney will not get to end this race. Preece goes around. What happened? As Blaney is shell-shocked, and oh man, that's actually a pretty big hit for the 37 there. Just coming to the corner and just got loose. Looks like the 38 was underneath him. Coming to the corner, just some contact was made. Just slid up, went backwards in the wall, and just slid right back down. A very, very hard hit to spin. That will knock him out of contention, but for the final time, there it is. Very disappointing way to end that wreck for Ryan Preece. But that means we're going to overtime. Ryan Preece spins and denies Blaney of a win. So here we go. It's going to be Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex leading the charge. Then behind them is Chase Elliott. All 3 can win the championship. Turn number 4, green flag in overtime. Blaney with a great jump. Truex and Elliott occupied with each other. 3 wide in the back. Oh, Larson spinning off the bumper and hard on the outside wall. And William Byron going to hit the wall as well. It's a 2-car accident. and that's going to send us into double overtime. The two cars really hard on the outside wall, mainly Kyle Larson just had direct course to the outside wall and nobody could deny it. Oh my goodness, that was a huge hit. Look at it again. Oh wow, that's a huge hit in the outside wall. Looks like William Byron was just trying to avoid him at the end and accidentally sent himself into the wall. And take another look at it. Bell kind of turned him and wow. That is a huge hit for Kyle Larson. Just wow, huge hit. Take a look at it one more time. A very, very hard in the outside wall. Byron just kind of wiped out there, and that's 200 cars going around. That means now we're gonna head back green in double overtime. Same positions as before. Now Elliott and Truex have switched the positions. For the second time, we're going back racing here in overtime. It's gonna be Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott leading us back green. Again, Blaney with a great jump. Oh, car around! Kevin Harvick, and it's a mess of the field behind him. 5, 6 cars around. 2 of them gonna get it back going, but 5 cars here in this big incident right after the green flag strikes here in the second overtime to send us to a third. A huge hit all around for every single one of these drivers. Look what happened. Oh, Harvey just spun in. Oh, a huge hit in the outside wall. You can kind of see just looks like a stack up was made in the back. Briscoe went every way. Briscoe, Harvick, Jones spun, and then Almirola and Busch just spun with him for the final time. Wow. A huge hit in the inside wall for Harvick and many others all as well. But they are all going to head back to the garage for the third time now. Back green in overtime. Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. Green flags back in the air. Will they make it around this time? Here comes Truex 3 wide for the championship lead. Side by side. Elliott now fading behind. It's going to be a battle between Blaney and Truex. Side by side. Truex clears. Blaney ducks back to the inside lane. He's going to throw it in the corner. He's going to slide back up. White flag flies. No disruption. Martin Truex Jr. clear of Ryan Blaney. Question is, can Ryan Blaney catch back up? Doesn't seem what it is. The length is widening. Martin Truex Jr. battle diversity all season long. Wrecked in the first 2 races. Finished last twice, but then redeemed himself at Bristol and Nashville. And now he's going to get his 3rd win of the season here at Phoenix. Martin Truex Jr. is your Season 1 Moneylion Cup Series champion. And what a finish it was for Martin Truex indeed. Look at it again. 3 wide right here on the restart. You can see him just battling for every position. It is all due to that dog leg that he was able to make it. You can see a side-by-side. He cleared Blaney. Blaney crossed it right back over and then drove it in too far, and that was a mistake that handed Martin Truex Jr. the championship. And you can see I'm out of turn number 4, victorious at the line. Congratulations to Martin Truex Jr. and all his fans. He's going to get to burn it down here in front of the fans. Martin Truex Jr., your Season 1 champion. And now we will take a look at your race results. It is Truex on top. Then Blaney and Elliott, oh so close, but could not quite make it. Keselowski and Bell will round out your top 5. Reddick and Buescher with very good finishes. And this is the same graphic twice, but you can just see all of these drivers just fought all year long, seriously, for this point. But Truex proved to be victorious in them all. And all 10 of these drivers did wreck out this race. The 25th to 21st all wrecked out due to that big wreck in the dogleg. But thank you guys so much for watching the season of the Moneylion Cup Series. It is the first season, and it will certainly will not be the last. Next season will be with Next Gens. I appreciate all of your guys' support, especially through every single one of the races. And yeah, it's been a long journey, a very long season, about 8 months, 10 months even. So yeah, I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Thank you so much. More stop motion content will be out soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.